But now I'd like to draw your attention to the softball diamond, especially the center circle. We'd like to welcome Mrs. Mann. Mrs. Mann was born in Germany and was only 9 years old when World War II broke out. In July 20th, 1954, after marrying William Mann, they moved back to his hometown of Medfield, Massachusetts. They had 3 children and each graduated from Medfield High School. Today we celebrate Miss Mann's 50th year as crossing guard for Medfield. You cannot be from Medfield and not know Mrs. Mann. She always has a wonderful smile and loves her job and loves the kids. Thank you, Mrs. Mann. This first pitch is all yours. Nice pitch. A strike to boot. Thank you again to Mrs. Mann and all she does for Medfield. And now, ladies and gentlemen, good luck to Dover-Sherborn, good luck to Medfield. Let's play ball.
Welcome to Medfield Lady Warriors Softball, with the Medfield Warriors are about to square off against the Dover-Sherborn Raiders. This is senior day. We have Jackie Flint on the mound, one of the seniors, and Gabby Shilley's the other senior. And this first pitch of the game is popped up back to Jackie. There's a quick first out. That was Caitlin Galantano with the first pitch, first swing out. So good start for Medfield. Medfield comes into the game with a record of 5-11, and Dover-Sherborn's at 2-13. I'm Rich Small, along with Eric Gazelle, and shortly maybe we might have Shonda Schilling join us. We're never quite sure. She's politicking out somewhere out in the parking lot, but we'll see. So Emily Dougherty up, center fielder for Dover-Sherborn, takes the first called strike against Jackie Flint. And we have Mr. Potts joining us, just with looking exquisitely drafted, yeah, with Lords and a beautiful pair of shorts showing off his lovely legs.
We're just doing quality checks.
So 1-1, and there's an inside pitch, 2-1 against Emily Dougherty.
You want to sit in?
Sure. Do you need someone?
Yeah, Shonda's doing something.
So we have senior day today. So, oh, there's a shot down left field. It's going to go foul, but a loud foul at that. So we have Jerry Potts filling in as a guest speaker. This, you're always never quite sure who's going to show up to these games.
And if you find someone better, just let me know. I'm willing to give up the seat in a second.
I think the clock is ticking on that that offer, because I think it will get one in about 60 seconds. All right, 2-2 is the count. There's an off-speed pitch just outside. So overall, not quite the season that we were hoping for this year. They just missed the tournament with a loss on Wednesday against Norton. There's a walk.
I was told that you...
But I jumped in. I was in charge of everything, so I was trying to get over here.
So the 1-out
See,
walk.
It was less than 60 seconds.
I told you 60 seconds.
Eric was the one who invited me.
With Shonda politicking out. She must be running for something. I don't know.
Senior night.
Senior.
I was in charge of everything.
Senior of the year or something?
Senior hostess.
Senior hostess. There's a pitch down low. Oh, they call strike. All right. Ivy doing a nice job up, ready to fire, but not going to test her arm just yet. So Emily Dougherty on first, 1 out. 0-1's the count. So how are you today there?
Good.
Ms.
Did
Schilling?
you see the pregame?
What happened? What did I miss?
Mrs. Mann threw out the first pitch.
Oh, okay. How's her arm?
Well, for 86 years old, pretty good. She's celebrating her 50th year as the crossing guard here in Medfield.
Is she retiring?
She didn't say anything about retiring, but...
Oh, there's a shot. That's going to be down left field. Clean single. So DS with a first inning rally going on. First and second, 1 out. That was a single by Megan Hall to left field. So we had first and second. Emily Randall up, first baseman for the Raiders.
Okay, so have you looked into the field to see that it looks different today?
Did we have
as
like the numbers
well,
just sketched out on the field?
No,
why would you cut the field? What did you do today?
Because we are not in the playoffs. We have switched it all up today. So our 3 seniors are starting.
Okay.
Caroline
So
is at third base.
You didn't make like third base, first base, or that. You didn't switch it up that way.
No. I have power, but not like that kind of power. But I did make the temperature perfect for you because.
Thank you. So wait a minute. So who's the third senior?
Caroline,
shot down, short. Adams up with it. High throw. Nice job by Schilling. Stays on the bag. There's 2 outs. I'm sorry. So who's the third?
So Caroline, Jackie, and Gabby.
Who's Caroline?
Caroline Patterson. She's
Patterson.
on third base.
Okay. So Carol's pass, who I forgot to mention, is our third senior. All right.
Right. And if you see on the fence, it has all the places that they're going next year. Their T-shirts for next year. So Caroline is going to University of Delaware.
Okay.
Gabby's going to Salve Regina.
Okay.
And Gabby's going to play softball. And Jackie Flint is
Suffolk.
going to Suffolk
Okay.
and playing softball there.
So was that your idea to do that? Of course. There's a check swings a little high.
And
No?
here's the thing.
They're called a strike. Go ahead.
Do you see the pictures down there?
I do see the pictures.
Do you remember them looking like that?
That was a long time ago.
Do you remember when the tie-dye shirt was first grade?
That was B.J. Frasca's idea.
Uh-huh.
So we kind of 0-1, 2 outs. Jackie trying to get out of her first inning. Oh, there's a foul off to the right side, out of play.
It's really windy, too. You don't realize because you don't have any hair that blows.
Well, thank you for noticing.
But if you had hair that blew...
Did you notice? You're very observant.
That's me. I figure I have to get ahead of you on the
shots.
On the bleeping.
There's a foul off, so the count stays at 1-2.
And on top of it being senior night, it is Gabby's 18th birthday.
Well, congratulations. It's quite an achievement.
Yeah, she made it to 18, and I let her.
Ball down low. Ivy Benaldi's coming out and trying to settle Jackie down. Jackie's usually has very good control, typically. So yeah, we do have some wind coming up here today, which is not atypical for this field.
No.
This field does draw the wind.
But I wonder if Graylin did hose it down because it's
not as dusty.
It's been so dry,
So
it could really cause a problem with the dust.
So you're talking with Graylin Cousins. Has he been out here watering the field now?
Yes, his daughter is a sophomore, so it's good
oh,
for us.
all right. I got you.
She's right there in front of you. 14. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Playing left field.
There's a ball high. So we have a full count to Emily Randall. There's a foul ball just off the first base side. So it stays full count.
Well, they should be rested, the seniors, because yesterday was the last day, so no school today for them.
It sounds like trouble. Another foul off. So then graduation is this Saturday? Oh, no, it can't be.
Next week.
It's this following Sunday, right?
Following Sunday.
Whoa! We just had a burst of wind. Kind of blew us over. There's a swinging strike.
Thank you.
So Jackie gets out of a second and third, 2-out jam in the top of the half inning. Dover-Sherborn does not score. We go to the bottom of the first with the score DS0, Medfield coming up to bat, and you are watching Medfield Lady Warriors Softball at Medfield.tv. All right, we're ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Katie Zoner up, number 33 center fielder for Medfield. Fakes the bunt. Doesn't get it. How is
Katie
what kind of years Katie had?
Well, Katie is more of a come in and slap bunt. She's got incredible speed, and he takes advantage of her speed.
So is this is this another shakeup in the lineup today?
This is a big shakeup because now's a chance to play the players that may not have gotten so much time playing before.
So Wednesday's loss against Norton just eliminated them from the tournament?
Yeah. Which is still shocking to all of us that happened.
It is. There's a shot down shortstop. Going to have to come up fast, and she's going to just outrun it. So there's the speed
and there you
that
go.
you were talking about.
Yep.
Outruns for an infield hit. Very nice. Got a nice batch of grapes here.
I do.
So you have some
vegetables.
cheese and vegetables. And
I'm always trying to outdo what Eric brings.
I don't see any of the chocolate, but that's okay.
I didn't bring chocolate because it melts.
Elisa Simone up, and there's a steal by Katie Zona down to second. Doesn't even take a throw.
Now, Elise, I get the biggest kick out of watching her.
Okay.
She's just not afraid of anything. Almost like
Now she a freshman? Oh, there's a nice shot. That's going to
believe-
go into right center. Katie Zona's going to come all the way in.
They're not going to catch her. Oh,
And
yes,
it's
they might.
oh, that was closer than it should have been.
Maybe she should have slid on that.
And Semino gets an RBI single with a shot out to right center, and Medfield with a quick 1-0 lead.
I'm not sure. Has Dover been eliminated?
They're 2-13.
I'm just going to say yes. And still,
Take a wild shot that yes.
still shocked that we were one of the ones they won.
So one of the two wins was actually against Medfield.
I know. Who was the other one? Do you know?
Ashland. All right, we have Jackie Flint up, number 6. Starting pitcher today. There's a pass ball, and Semino gets down to third. So on the mound for Dover-Sherborn is Catherine Bolin. Oh, there's a nice shot left field. Going to drive in another run. And Jackie with a solid single to left field. So Medfield has their batting shoes on right out of the gate today, 2-0.
And that was our problem. We scored 1 run against them last time.
Well, hitting's been a problem all year.
All year. Of course, it doesn't look like that. But they do think that you were the good luck charm, and they're a little mad about Monday that you canceled.
See that? I was never considered a good luck charm. And they got Jackie down to second, so they're really going to take advantage today. So Gabby Schilling up first base today. So it looks like they're teeing up pretty well with Bolin.
I am not sure who pitched the last time we played them.
Yeah, she looks like she's aiming more than throwing right now.
Yeah. I really don't know that this is the pitcher they had before.
Well, it could be. I mean, so Dover-Sherborn can be like Medfield, just going to test out a few different players too, because they've eliminated two. There's a ball just high and outside, and Gabby trots down to first.
No, she was running. Full speed.
She was on a sprint down to first. All right, Merrill Adams up, playing shortstop today. There's the ball high. Boy, the ump is not very generous with that strike zone right now.
He's going to be here a long time. Maybe he heard we're having a barbecue afterwards.
Oh, we having a barbecue?
Yes,
I didn't get my invitation.
You are always invited. You're like the softball mascot.
I am just like the souvenir. All right, 2-0. Oh, there's a shot at the left center that's going to score at least one. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Gabby on her horses, going to try to go in, throw to home. That's going to be off target. Gabby scores. And on the error, Merrill's going to come all the way in. And Dover-Sherborn just doing a bad defensive job with that relay and leads to 3 runs. Wow. Wow, so right off the bat, 5 up and 5 runs scored for Dover-Sherborn.
Are you from Dover? Yes. So was she the pitcher for the last time we played them? Okay.
So
what year is she?
Right here?
No, the pitcher.
Oh, I thought she was the one that was pitching that. So I could be in there. This girl's a senior.
And is she a pitcher too?
Yes.
Okay, so.
I think she's not a senior.
It's Ivy Benaldi up.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Ivy catching today. There's a strike.
So this is all irrigated, right?
Is it irrigated?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So impressed.
We're talking about the field here, and it is nice. And they learned from this one, and then the one over Wheelock is even better.
Is it really?
Yes. Just from a perspective of how it drains and everything.
Yeah, no, that's a big perspective.
Yeah. Well, you learn, from the first one.
Yeah. You do.
All right, there's a shot down at second base. Picked up. And it's finally the first out of the game. Ground out 4-3. So Elizabeth Cousins up.
This is actually the first time that Elizabeth Cousins has played in the field. She has been the flex all year.
Well, there's a shot in between the short and third base hole. And so Elizabeth Cousins continues the hitting. 5th hit of the inning so far for Medfield. Boy, it looks like they're going to get a whole season's worth of hitting in this first inning.
Yeah, we needed to spread that over about 3 games, so.
All right, Caroline Patterson up. Takes a call for a strike. As a called second strike. So Caroline playing second base, and she's also one of the seniors.
Third base she's playing.
I'm sorry, you're right, third base.
I'm a woman. I'm always right.
I've been told. Okay.
So have I.
Many times.
See? You guys are good listeners.
Many times. No, right. I always have to be reminded, though. It's not always obvious. All right, kind of 0-2. Does a nice job of protecting the plate. Stays at 0-2. Ball low. There's a swinging strike. So 2 outs. It's going to bring up Jackie Emer.
And Catherine's
Jackie Emer.
Catherine's got a cheering section here in Medfield.
So Katie playing right field today. 2 outs, man on first. Takes the first pitch a little outside. The ball down low inside, 2-0.
You're looking at the box, it's corsages. The mom's got them with the girls' numbers on them.
Wow, there's a shot, center
that.
field. Little too high. And squeezed by Emily Dougherty. So Dover-Sherborn finally gets out of that inning, but with a lot of damage. Medfield with 5 runs on 5 hits. And we go to the top of the second. Medfield 5, Dover-Sherborn 0. And you're watching Medfield Warrior Softball at Medfield.tv.
Here we go.
All right, top of the second. Dover-Sherborn with quite a hole here. Tara Rafferty up, catching today. So I will say, though, it must get a little depressing when your record's not exactly the way that you wanted the season to go.
Right.
And to actually be behind 5-0, you've only won 2 games. Medfield with 5 wins, not great, but at least it makes up for a little that they can get a solid game in.
And growing up, Dover was competition for us, don't you think?
Yeah,
like, how did they lose so many of their players?
I don't know. I don't know if they go to private schools.
Well, we know Caroline did.
Yeah, so Caroline did, and I think a couple of other girls did too.
Did they really?
I think so.
Because when I look at, I guess when we played together that year,
yeah.
Dover and Medfield.
They did some good plays.
Yeah. But I forget that Gabby was the youngest one on the team at the time, so I was thinking they were still around, but Gabby had to play up, remember, because she was a pitcher.
Okay, oh, there's a swinging strike. So Rafferty's out swinging.
Do you think that Dover's going, how did we beat them the first time?
You mean how? Oh, yeah, exactly. Charlotte Davidson up, right left fielder for Dover-Sherborn. Yeah, last game was 4-3.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. And looking back, that loss is a huge loss for Medfield.
That was the difference in the year.
There's a grounded down to second, picked up by Zamino over to Schilling, 4-3, 2 outs. That's the one you want back right now.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it just makes no sense because we lose to Dover and we lose to Hopkinton 1-0. And I think it's been the story of the whole 4 years that I've been here.
And that's what
Abby.
happens, right? So Maddie Berkowitz up, designated hitter. There's a pop-up to Benaldi. Oh, nice job by Ivy. Squeezes it for the third out. So 1-2-3 inning for Medfield. We go to the bottom of the second. Medfield 5, Dover-Sherborn 0. Watching Medfield Lady Warriors softball at Medfield.tv. All right, ready to go. Bottom of the second. Katie Zoner is going to lead off for the second time today. Can't say that very often.
No.
With only 2 innings in the box.
At least it's another inning.
You don't say that very often. There's a swinging bunt down to first. Oh, nice play.
That was a nice play. But they knew what she was going to do.
That's really nice plays by Caitlin Galatano.
Caitlin is a senior, too.
Okay. Do you know her?
I got their information before so we could give them their flowers, and she's going to Wake Forest in the fall.
So, is this a first-year coach for Dover-Sherborn? I talked to him a little.
You did?
Yeah. There's a fly ball. It's going to drop foul. So Elisa Simone up, singled to right center in the first inning, drove in a run and scored a run.
I believe that she's a sophomore. She moved here last year from Florida. So that's kind of like extremes. Florida to Boston.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
Tell me she wasn't missing home this year.
Not usually the way it works.
But just a kid that you say, for example, if you said, hey, go jump up on the top of the bridge and jump. And she'd go, okay. And then you go, I'm kidding. But, in the winter, I said to her, I need a catch. I didn't even say it to her. I said, we need somebody to catch. She goes, I'll do it. Never did it in her life.
Oh,
there you go. Second hit of the day.
Yeah, it comes in now to left center. So she's using all parts of the field.
And she did a great job. It's just fearless, which is
what you want.
Yes, absolutely. Just you could put her anywhere, and she's going to give it her all, and not be apprehensive. If she's in the outfield, she's not afraid to run in and get it. I mean, your first time catching ever, and I threw her behind the plate to Jackie pitching to her. So.
That's good. All right, and speaking of that, Jackie is up. She singled to left field in the first, drove in a run and scored a run herself. Down to second. Oh, that's not a good throw. So Medfield really testing the arm of the Dover-Sherborn catcher. So Medfield looking to add more runs to their batch of 5. There's a shot to left field. It's going to fall in, and a run's going to not score. And the relay the cutoff goes to the wrong base.
I think Dover has more fans here than we do.
Which is pretty typical for Medfield. Right? We saw that in spades in basketball.
Did you?
Well, you did too.
Yeah, yeah. We had
So Gabby Schilling up. Let me just get that in. Walked and scored a run in the first.
We had a lot of us went over there for the last game, and they didn't seem to have a lot there.
There's a shot, center field. Oh, right in.
I thought
nice catch by the center fielder.
I thought she was going to catch it with her bare hand. Did you?
I thought so too. I thought she was going to. Yeah. So nice catch by Emily Doherty. Second out of the inning. Well hit. Going to bring up Merrill Adams. Single to left center. Oh, there's a loud shot. That's going to go
She might
fair.
have another inside
Back to the
park.
fence. That's a second shot to the fence for it. Going to bring in 2 more runs. And Merrill this time with a double to left field. So second time she's hit the fence. So she's really hitting well today. 4 RBI so far.
That is probably, I mean, not being mean, that's probably more than she had all season. Because we can't have that many RBIs on this team this season.
Probably not. So Ivy Benaldi have grounded out second to first in the first inning.
And
No.
they're not, this is not errors. These are solid hits, these runs.
No, they really have. They have a good beat on the Dover pitcher today. Right off the bat, you can tell. Squaring a bunt, ball goes behind her. Not sure why you're bunting or even squaring the bunt, but. Two outs, bottom of the second. Medfield 7. Dover-Sherborn yet to score. There's a shot left field. That's going to fall in for a single and another run.
Okay, so we're going to have to talk about this. What is the mercy rule?
I know exactly.
15.
15 runs?
5 at-bats.
It's not 5 at-bats.
It is. You need to have 5 at-bats.
So why are you saying 15 runs? You have to be leading
15.
by 10 after 5. That's
15,
an
I
above.
think. There's another single. Oh, Ivy takes a chance. Good throw would have had her,
Okay.
but she legs it out. So Elizabeth Cousins with her second hit of the game. Still 2 outs. Caroline Patterson up. Yes. Your question is?
It's 10 after 5, right?
No.
It's not 15 runs.
Then it's 12. It's not 10. It's either 12 or 15. It's not 10. But it is 8-0. That I know for a fact. The rest of it, I have no idea. It's something like that. And I'm pretty sure you need 5 at-bats. All right, Medfield continue. They're tacked on 4 more hits. So far, they have 8 runs on 9 hits, and we're not even out of the second inning.
Yeah.
What's the most runs they scored all year?
This might be it.
In 2 innings.
This
There's a strike.
is almost like a tease. It's making you go, what the heck happened?
So,
There's our good friend Jerry.
oh, look who's here, Lumpy O'Laughlin. Okay, will not come near us.
He
Barney
thinks
Fife
we'll put him on.
will not come near us. Old Lumpy O'Laughlin comes up. All right, there's going to be another run that scores. And Ivy just slides in just for good luck.
I'm bringing Jeff over here so that he can tell us what the rule is.
Okay.
Okay, so we're talking about the Slaughter rule. What is it? He tried to say 15 runs. I said 10 after 5.
I think it starts.
It's either 12 or 15 after
12
5.
at before.
I think it starts in the 5th, and I think it's probably as low as 12.
It's either 12 or 15. You need 5 at-bats.
Yeah, I think it starts.
I don't disagree with the 5 at bats. I just disagree.
That it's 12.
It's either 12 or 15. It's not 10. All right. So, anywho,
then
it's
it
2 and
drops.
2.
It might start at 15 and drop,
I
doesn't it?
don't think so.
So it's not like tournament where it's 15,
No.
12 after 6.
No. It's just one. It's just.
So,
So this is the first time you probably asked that question all year.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, there's another single and another run. So Caroline
Rich and I were talking
Patterson
that
gets the 10th hit.
Cannot believe that we lost to this team.
Different pitcher.
Yeah, we know that. This was the pitcher.
Right.
Who was the pitcher?
She was
center
right
fielder?
here.
Yeah, it's pretty good plays. Made a couple of nice plays so far. All right, so brings up Katie Emer. Second inning in a row that Medfield's batted around. Flight out to center field in the first inning. There's a shot down a shortstop. Up with a nice play. Finally, again.
I used my lifeline here, and
No good.
I got nothing.
Katie grounds out 6-4. And so we go to the top of the third. All Medfield so far. Medfield 10, Dover-Sherborn 0. You're watching Medfield Lady Warriors Softball, Medfield.tv. All right, we go to the top of the third. Change in pitching for Medfield. Gabby Schilling in.
So we got Emily Zona in center field. We have Meryl now playing left field.
Okay. Jackie shifted to short. Catherine Kozelius in playing third.
Yep. And Elizabeth Cousins has moved to first base.
Okay. So now we have actually Maddie Berkowitz up. I misspoke in the inning before. So count 1-1. Maybe we'll see the Medfield third pitcher today.
That's a sneak peek into next year.
John is trying to figure out who that is.
No, I know who it is. I just
Who is it?
It's Katie Emer.
Katie. Oh, she's the third pitcher.
She's the third pitcher,
So let
but
her
she
pitch.
hasn't
pitched in 3 years.
Year.
There's an off-speed pitch just outside, so count 3-1. There's a strike.
You know what? You can tell that the crowd is not
Oh, and they called. Actually, I had the count wrong. It was 2-2, so that's a called third strike. Haley Hawkup playing second base for Dover-Sherborn. I will say something. Dover-Sherborn's a really tiny team.
A very what?
Tiny team.
Tiny, yeah. They don't have any Gabbies.
The pitch up high. Count runs up to 2-0.
I just got an email that my oldest son left his wallet somewhere and somebody picked it up.
There's a shot, center field.
Didn't even have to move much. Zona.
And that's a nice catch by Katie Zona.
There is an Emily. There's a
Is
Katie.
there?
There's a Katie, I believe, is...
Are they related?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Now you just made me forget. This is Katie, right? Is this Katie?
You told me. This is Katie.
Katie, yeah. And then Emily is the senior, right? And then Katie has a twin. What's her name? Meg.
Oh, so we're talking to the parents.
Right. We're
There you
verifying everything. And who played basketball? Meg.
Meg,
Yes.
okay. Colleen Rafferty up. Thank you.
No, hey, she didn't have to move. It was right to her. We were bragging about her speed.
So count 1-1. So this is the 9th hitter for Dover-Sherborn, and Medfield's already had their 9th hitter up twice. We're only on the top of the third. There's a swinging strike down in the dirt. Nice job by Benoldi. Throws her out.
That was a quick inning.
So another 1-2-3 inning, and we go to the bottom of the third. Medfield 10, Dover-Sherborn 0. You're watching Medfield Lady Warriors Softball at Medfield.tv. All right, bottom of the third. Katie Zona up for the third time today.
That's like a record.
Leading off for the third time today.
And they're ready for her, though. He should let her swing.
I think so. I don't know about this bunting stuff when you're up 10-0.
It's not a bunt. She's slapping.
Even just swing away. You got
But
to
you know
practice.
he loved, but that's what she primarily does when she's up.
No,
because she's so fast and left-handed. Oh. See, I wouldn't do it again.
So down to first out of the game. The Dover-Sherborn fans go wild.
Yeah.
So Lisa Simone up 2 for 2 and has scored twice today. And has an RBI.
Okay, so we're starting to
Okay.
sub people. Who's 22? Do we not have the
Oh,
card?
okay. I do have a 22 is Alexandra Crutchwell. So you say using the whole bench today.
Well, this is what, this is,
Oh, it's great.
it's
Absolutely.
nice because these girls have practiced every single
Absolutely.
day. And
There's a strike. So has Alex been up much this year?
no,
Okay,
I don't,
this
I
could
don't
be
even
her
know.
first.
Yeah.
Is she a freshman?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to get on Max Preps.
All right, count 1-1, 1 out. The ball up high. There's a swinging strike. Evens the count out at 2-2.
And do you think it's nerve-wracking for them to not be up all season? And
There's a swinging strike. So 2 outs, and Jackie Flint up. 2 for 2, 2 hits to left field, scored twice, and has driven in a run. There's a shot.
so third hit
Third
of the
hit of the
day.
game. Left field. All 3 hits to left field. Bringing up Gabby Schilling, 0 for 1 so far. Walked in the first and scored, and flew out to center field in the second.
oh no, Alex is graduating next year.
Okay, so a junior.
She's a junior.
All right. There's a strike.
I'd like to see Gabby get one.
So it looks like she's moved her body, her position inside. That never really
that
noticed
hitter?
it, but it looks like noticing it right now.
What do you think that she's doing?
She's really inside, crowding the plate right now. Or the first couple of pitches she did.
Well, she looks like she wants to reach everything. Oh, that can't be
I would
good.
think with her hand, she'd be better just moving back a little.
Mm-hmm.
Because she gets her power through the extension.
Well, that's when the last game that we were doing, and the coach said, do not throw her anything that she can reach.
Yeah, because she can. That's where she's getting her power from. There's a ball up high.
It's a 2-2.
It's 2-2, 2 outs. Jackie Flint on first with the 11th hit of the game. There's a pop-up right side, first baseman Nova. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, she almost ran into the fence.
She almost got a piece of fence and almost got a face plant with the fence.
Yeah.
Inside low, full count, 3-2.
I thought it was 4 balls.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. You're paying more attention than I am. All right, second walk of the game for Gabby. Got first and second, 2 outs. Merrill Adams up, boy. She's had quite a first 2
Yeah,
innings.
She makes Jackie look like she's not hitting today.
So 2 for 2 has scored twice, driven in 4 runs. Has hit the fence twice on a few hops, not directly, but her hits have reached the fence. Let's put it that way. They've been pretty loud hits.
So is this the last home game of the season?
This is it.
And so where do I know we go to Holliston and
Medway? Does that sound right?
yeah, because we played. Have you seen their facility?
There's a shot on the short. Oh, nice play by the shortstop. Gets the out, 6-5. And so Dover-Sherborn, for the first time, does not allow Medfield to score in the game. And we go to the top of the fourth. Medfield 10, Dover-Sherborn 0. You're watching Medfield Lady Warriors softball, Medfield.tv. No. All right, finally got to the top of the Dover-Sherborn order. Caitlin Galatano up. Rounded out first to third. A nice play by Kozelius off the bag. Good save. She had the time. She just could take one more second to set herself. Would it come up? So Elizabeth Cousins playing first now. So Emily Dougherty up, walked in the first inning. Made it to third base. That's as far as anybody's gotten for Dover-Sherborn. All right, second inning being pitched by Schilling. Grounded foul off to the third base side.
It's kind of hard to get lots to say about this game.
All right, count 1 and 2. There's a pop-up behind the
He
plate.
doesn't even
Oh!
my
Ivy looks
goodness.
up at the last minute. Would have hit her in the head if she didn't look up. So there's 2 outs.
So
Oh, no, it's 1 out. Sorry.
1 out, yeah. Should be 2 outs.
Brings up Megan Hall. Singles to left in the first.
Oh, thank you.
There's a first strike.
I know. We got Miss Elizabeth Mann celebrating. She's here. She threw out the first
Congratulations.
pitch.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
She managed to. How old are you, Miss Mann?
You never ask a lady her
Hey,
age.
when she looks that good, you do.
Oh, you do? No, a man doesn't.
That way.
Yep.
My mother always, well, she was 86 when she passed away, but my father was 90. And they told everybody how old they were.
So how old are you going to be next month?
86.
86.
Good for you.
She managed to go 86 years and never had to throw a first pitch until today. Or throw a baseball.
And how's your arm?
Oh, terrific.
Was it good?
I'm a lefty.
Oh, I love it.
See,
I'm a
that's what
lefty
we
too.
need.
I'm a lefty too.
Thank you and congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, we need you out there. All right, there's a foul off. Count 1 and 2.
All right, so I've called my lifeline.
Okay. And
And he said
who's your lifeline?
12 or 15. He's not sure either.
Who's your lifeline?
Eric.
It's one of the two.
Yeah. After 4.5. Well,
I
what
get
we
confused
do know,
because travel is a little different
Yes.
than high school. That's why I'm confused.
but no, I forgot what I was going to say. See, that's what
Okay,
happens
that's
when you
good.
get
That's
old.
good. Count 1 and 2. We have a runner on first, 1 out. There's a ball back to Schilling. Picks it up, goes to first. Ooh,
Yeah.
fires to first. Makes Cousins stretch a little.
You know, I thought
But
the
gets the out.
interview with the Salve Regina coach was really interesting. For anybody who has a kid that is the child wants to play sports in college, to hear the perspective of what the coach is looking for.
So we had Jesse DiPolito
Yeah.
on last week. Asked her what she looks for in a player and what she looks for when she scouts players.
And it was nice because after the game, you know, she saw a video. I think she told us that she saw these kids now. They put videos up, and
Yep.
you know, coaches have a chance to see their mechanics, and But the day that she came, Gabby wasn't pitching, and Gabby said afterwards, she told her she wasn't pitching, and after watching Gabby, she said that she thinks that she will definitely be playing first base if she's not pitching.
Okay.
She liked what she saw.
Yeah.
On first
So
base.
it's interesting what they see. Actually, I thought the best part of that interview was the interviewer.
Oh,
He
yeah.
asked great questions,
Hard hitting.
very precise. I think there's a future in the interview in broadcast.
I just told Eric that that he was my lifeline, and he said he was more like an anchor.
So what just happened? So the runner went down to second.
I'm not even
Well, what
sure.
do you
I
think?
thought I thought that they were
Swapped out the runner.
Oh, okay, they changed. I get you. So we have number 1, which is Clear Chew, spelled Qiao.
What do you mean?
There's a swinging foul ball, strike. 0-1, 2 outs. Runner on second. Emily Randall up, struck out in the first inning.
You left a wallet here somewhere.
There's a foul ball,
Hold on.
0-2.
No, I just got it.
And a call, third strike. So Dover-Sherborn fields the score again. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Medfield still with a big lead, 10. Dover-Sherborn 0. You're watching Medfield Lady Warriors softball at Medfield.tv. All right, bottom of the fourth. And we have Macy Musto up.
Macy Musto. Isn't that a great name?
That's a fabulous name. So
My-
what can you tell me about
She's
Double
just
M?
young. She hasn't played. But my best friend in baseball, her name was Peggy Morandini, and she was going to name her baby Macy Morandini if she had a girl, and she
Now,
never
gonna
had
name
a
her
girl.
Macy Musto?
No, she was going to name her.
Oh.
You just mess up everything. This
I
great
messed up your
knowledge
story.
in your.
God.
Nope, that was it. She was going to
Oh,
name
that
her
was it.
Macy Morandini, but
That
she
was-
never had a little girl.
Oh,
So
all right.
I always think of her when I see Macy.
But you can name a boy Macy, can't you?
I guess you can. Isn't there a famous actor named Macy?
Yeah, there was. Who was that? I'm looking at Eric. Eric says, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He's
You guys are
married
crazy.
to. What a beautiful
Yes, sir.
day, though, for all of this.
This is great. The ball outside, 1-1. There's a swinging strike by Macy Musto.
It's kind of tough. She probably was hoping that she got the other one, the other pitcher.
So 1-2. So back, it's the pitching for Dover-Sherborn is Emily Dougherty.
And which is funny because it looks like Daugherty, but it is Dougherty. And
I went through all the pronunciations with the coach before the game.
you did.
I did.
Did you really?
I
'Cause,
did, really.
He made sure he told me that too. Yeah, and she's going to Colby College. And he says that I asked if any of them were going to play. and
There's a
he-
chopper down the first.
She's going to make it. Nope, foul. Was it fair?
Nope, foul ball.
He said that he thinks that she's going to try out.
Good for her. This looked like she played a pretty good center field. Athletic. There's a ball down low. Evens the count. There's a walk. So Macy Musto.
It's tough. I didn't even
Goes
see
to
her
first.
warming up.
Yeah, I don't think that's allowed. So we have 0-0 now. Emily O'Donnell. I really need a program today.
Well, that's what Max Preps is for.
It's a good thing I went to get the lineups today, so I have a full
Well,
lineup.
I was in charge. She's also a junior.
Okay.
And a left-hander.
Love those lefties. So we're speculating for a lot of these freshmen, it might be their first at bat of the year.
Some of them. Well, this is, right now what you're seeing is Macy's first, Emily's first.
Alex Crutchwell.
Alex, yep.
The ball outside. There's a ball inside. Oh, no, strike inside. 2-1 count. We have the smell of charcoal in the air.
It really does.
A very pleasant smell. There's a ground ball foul off the third base side. Evens the count at 2-2. There's a...
It was a good swing, though.
Strike. Oh, no, that evens the count at 2-2. No, that's a strike. Okay. Kind of a delayed reaction.
Yeah, it was sort of like the walk.
She said, I can't strike out. All right, Caroline Patterson up 1 for 2. Drove in a run in the second inning with a solid hit to right field.
And the first game that she's played in, too.
All right.
Carolyn was hurt a lot last year.
So a lot of firsts. So we have Musto on second, Patterson up, 1 out. Medfield trying to add to their 10-0 lead. A ball down low.
It's kind of just a nice day to be outside. You know, this is what reminds you of...
That's great.
Of baseball and softball. And
It's great to be alive today.
yeah.
All right, kind of 2-1.
So what will you find yourself doing this summer? Are you coaching anything?
Unfortunately not.
No, that's probably your wife.
Do we even have a do we even have a team anymore?
I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean, and they do encourage it every year to try and play, just so they can keep learning how to play together. But, you know, you have to wonder if this wasn't, you know, the reason that we didn't do as well. We didn't play together last year.
Let's put it that way. It does not hurt.
No, that's what I'm saying, though.
doesn't
Last
hurt.
year was the first year we didn't play a...
First year in 15 years as
Yeah.
a coach. So now we're going to bring up
This is Carolyn Davenport.
Caroline Davenport. Wow. Going to bat for Katie Emer. So is there a free what is the substitution rule in
I don't
softball?
think there is. You just can't re-enter them more than once.
You can't be at bat more than once without going into the game? Is that what you said? Or is this a free substitution?
I think you can free substitute.
Okay. But there's got to be some rule, because if that was the case, you could just, what would prevent you from substituting the same player for every hitter in the lineup?
Right, but you can only substitute in once.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
you can
saying.
only substitute in
So you
once.
only do it once. As a
But then, you know, when you
Swinging
get into
strike?
the flex, I'm not really sure what the flex rules are. He almost had to
There's a-
have watered that field.
yeah, remarkably not as dusty as we've seen in other times. Or to be like a sandstorm out here. All right, 0-2, 2 outs. A lot of new players testing out, getting their first at-bats today, and senior day. And the Medfield bench is pretty lively today.
There's a lot of excitement going on this time of year. You know, school's at the end for the others.
There's a strike three. And so Medfield fails to score for the second inning in a row, but however, they have a big 10-run cushion. And we go to the top of the fifth, Medfield 10, Dover-Sherborn 0. You watch a Medfield Lady Warriors softball at Medfield.tv.
Why is she all the way over there, though? That's an awfully big gap.
She was ready to go into the bench. All right, we're at top of the fifth. And Catherine Bolin struck out in the second inning. Right now, Dover-Sherborn was only one hit. Not a no-hitter, so I didn't ruin your superstition.
Right.
And Gabby out for the third inning. Jackie Flint pitched the first two innings, gave up no run and one hit and struck out two. So far, Gabby has not given up a hit and has struck out three. And we have another change somewhere. What's going on? We calling?
It looks the same.
No, we have Caroline.
He's pulling.
No, we have Elizabeth Cousins coming out. I had to keep track of everybody in this one.
I think that Travis has used all his TV timeouts today.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
You know what gets me here is everybody is a Carolyn or a Caroline, and I never know which one it is.
Carolyn or Caroline?
We have all Carolines on this team. What is that little thing?
I don't know.
Is that your phone?
No.
It's my radio.
That's Eric was getting upset that the paper was flapping all over the place.
Just helping you out.
All right, you're the man.
Hey, Eric, are we ready to go live?
We are live.
Oh, live?
Yeah.
You were working on that you were working on that in the winter, and that was for the spring. But definitely by the fall.
Just to remind you. All right, Catherine Ball. Yeah.
Why is she all the way over there, though? That's an awfully big gap.
She was ready to go into the bench. All right, we're at top of the fifth. And Catherine Bolin struck out in the second inning. Right now, Dover-Sherborn was only one hit. Not a no-hitter, so I didn't ruin your superstition.
Right.
And Gabby out for the third inning. Jackie Flint pitched the first two innings, gave up no run and one hit and struck out two. So far, Gabby has not given up a hit and has struck out three. And we have another change somewhere. What's going on? We calling?
It looks the same.
No, we have Caroline.
He's pulling.
No, we have Elizabeth Cousins coming out. I had to keep track of everybody in this one.
I think that Travis has used all his TV timeouts today.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
You know what gets me here is everybody is a Carolyn or a Caroline, and I never know which one it is.
Carolyn or Caroline?
We have all Carolines on this team. What is that little thing?
I don't know.
Is that your phone?
No.
It's my radio.
That's Eric was getting upset that the paper was flapping all over the place. All right, 0-1 to Catherine Bolin. Back to Schilling, easy, 1-3. First out of the top of the fifth. Terry Raftery up. Grounded out second to first in the second inning. as a swinging strike. So Tara does something that we try to tell the kids don't do. She pulls away, grounds it into second base, picked up by
Rachel.
Semino.
To Rachel.
Over to, who is playing first base now?
It's Rachel.
So
also a freshman.
Rachel Cornett.
Yep.
For the second out, 4-3. Okay, Charlotte Davidson up. Popped up to Bonaldi in the second inning. So first two big innings from Medfield. Looks like they're going to try to coast all the way in from here.
Well, it looks like we don't have to worry about that run rule anymore.
Well, you were right about it. I didn't really have much.
No, we were just trying to
much
clear it.
fear about it.
Clearing it.
And just out of the reach of Cornett. But actually, in the bottom of the fifth, we might find out. We might see that rule come into play.
Really?
Whether it's 12 or 15. All right, count 2-2. 2 outs, no runners on. Dover-Sherborn's bat's pretty quiet today. There's a strike 3. Fourth strikeout of the game for Schilling. No runs on, no hits at the top of the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Medfield 10, Dover-Sherborn 0. You're watching Medfield Lady Warriors softball at Medfield.tv.
Even in the lineup.
All right, bottom of the fifth. Not sure who's up anymore because so many plays have come through here, and we're not close enough to see the numbers.
Well,
who is this?
This could be like a game.
Turn around so I can see who this is.
It looks like a 3.
Number 3, Mary Cronin.
Mary Cronin. Mary has been our second baseman all year.
So batting for Katie Zona.
And it's funny because they have like a coach and an assistant, and we have like a full bench of coaches.
There's a ball 3-0. So Mary Cronin in for the first time today.
And she's played, but she started to bat in the beginning of the season, and she did pretty well. And then he flexed her.
And there's a ball 4.
Isn't it funny how the second basemen all have the same body type? They're like really tiny girls. Like, you don't see a second baseman that looks like my daughter.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
All right, so up is this
22.
Alex Cratchall. So struck out in the third. This will be her second at bat.
So it looks like Jackie's up next. So we're somewhere around the third inning.
The third batter.
Third batter, yeah. Third, yeah.
I think the umps are having quite a time trying to figure out all these players.
You think they just say, go
I
ahead?
think they're like...
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, please tell me like he's not arguing. Because we actually, the last day of the game the other day was because he didn't reintroduce someone, and that was Monday.
Who, Travis?
Yeah. It was like the most uneventful ending because they argued it and it was over.
That was the end of the game?
That was it.
All right, pitch to Cratchwell. There's a swing and strike, a little high.
Did you see the artwork out here with the cups?
I did. Was that you?
I did not do
There's
it.
a ball outside, 1-1. Did you put the balloons up?
I just purchased everything. I allowed the underclassmen to have at it.
There's a swinging strike. You have a very kind heart that way.
Yeah, think about the things that I've let my daughter talk me into. Socks, and shirts, bags. Remember Jerry was like, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas here. What, you don't have a bag?
I know, he was upset too. You know.
Oh. I think I even got you guys shirts one year, didn't I? Yeah.
You did.
And Jerry always forgot it. Do you remember that? He always forgot it, or in the back of his car.
Well, that's...
I think he did it on purpose.
That's Lumpy O'Laughlin for you. All right, so there's a...
strikeout.
Strike with first base occupied, could not take it with less than 2 outs. So Jackie Flint up 3 for 3,
Let's
perfect.
see if she can do it 4.
All to left field. Just facing a different pitcher this time.
Right, right. Ooh. Gotta protect that umpire.
There's a ball, in the dirt. Count 2-0. Oh, cool out here.
Yes, and that goes behind the...
I need my winter jacket. There's a ball.
I brought sweatpants for the cookout.
I could use them right now.
I would be afraid they'd fit you.
There's a good chance.
That's not funny. You never...
No, but they're probably not my length.
Yeah, well, that's it.
There's a shot down third base, off the third baseman glove. Jackie is going to leg it out. Over to third. Nice backup. Oh, shouldn't have thrown that though.
Jesus.
Here comes 1 run in, so there's 11. Here comes 12. No. So a bunch of errors there.
So do you think it's 12 after 5? Because this could be it.
There's a good chance. We're going to find out in a minute.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So Flint goes all the way to third. I'll give her a single for the sharp hit, but there was about 3 errors after that.
So you can tell Gabby's dropped her shoulder when that ball goes in that direction.
Well, anytime you go the opposite side that way, that's usually what happens. It's usually the telltale sign. All right, so let's see if we get the 12th run throw. Jackie's thinking about it, but probably decided the wiser, up 11-0.
This is the last time, though, that my daughter will ever play on this field.
This is it.
Are you tearing up?
I didn't thought about that, but you're right. Back to the pitcher, hustling down to first. And here comes the 12th run, so you're going to find out in a second.
That's it. Game over.
All right, so we got it. 12 runs is the enough rule, I guess.
Yeah, that's why they came off the field.
No, I understand. All right, so we have a quick ending to this one. haven't done too many of these games before.
No.
So Jackie comes across with the 12th run, makes it a 12-0 game. As we talked about enough, Dover-Sherborn's already had 5 at-bats. And so in high school softball, that's the end of the game. So Medfield.
Will you be taping the...
What? Oh, do we have to tape it now? What are you doing?
The ceremony.
Oh, so there's a ceremony. Are we taping the ceremony?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, Eric says sure. We have Lumpy O'Laughlin coming over here.
Are you going to...
Good to see you. Come over here. Come here. Come here. So you're going over there? All right, so...
keep your mouth shut and let me thought stupid than to open it.
I guess we're going to stay on for the senior parade.
Let's take a break and then
we'll take a break. Okay, so you're watching Medfield Lady Warriors softball getting ready for the Senior Day festivities on Medfield.tv. All right, so we're getting ready for Senior Day festivities. Traditionally, what happens is that the players line up by their respective classes. So the freshmen go to first base, sophomores go to second base, juniors go to third base, and the seniors run the bases for the final time at home and usually get jumped on and all that stuff. All right, so...
much too louder. All right.
So Katie Emerd, one of the coaches, going to do the honors.
Patterson.
So Caroline Patterson coming up.
Caroline will be joined by her parents, Rich and Kathy Patterson.
And
Caroline will be attending the University of Delaware next year.
take the ceremonial
Congratulations,
run
Caroline.
and hugs around the bases. And you can see there's a ton of freshmen this year. On to the juniors at third base. Then home with flowers from Katie Emer.
Don't go too far. Next senior, Jackie Flynn.
All right, Jackie Flynn's turn.
Jackie is joined by her parents, Rob and Lori Flynn. And Jackie will be attending Suffolk University in the fall and playing softball.
I did talk to Jackie before the game, and she had mixed emotions about today. She was glad for next year, but sad missing this year. Gonna miss playing for Medfield.
That was inevitable.
All right, then the third and final senior, we should say, is Gabby Schilling.
Way to go, Jacqueline.
And our color announcer, Shonda Schilling, is out there.
Gabby Schilling. Gabby turned on the field by her parents, Kurt and Shonda. Gabby will be attending South Bay, Virginia next year and playing softball.
So Gabby is running very hard down to first. I think she's running. Well, I guess she's responsible for grabbing all the balloons. Group hug never made it to third.
Also joined on the field,
All right,
Gabby's
so
grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Miller.
all right, so
Congrats to all three seniors.
pictures are
Again,
taken.
Congrats to the seniors as well.
Okay, so I think we're ready to wrap up
That's it,
Senior
right now. How
Day.
you guys doing? How you doing?
And so,
Amazing
just to
things.
quickly wrap up the game, Medfield 12, Dover-Sherborn nothing. Medfield with 12 runs on 12 hits, and Dover-Sherborn no runs on 1 hit. So Medfield improves to a record of 6-11. Dover-Sherborn falls to a record of 2-14. And for my co-partner, who's down on the field, Shonda Schilling and Eric Gazelle, this is Rich Small. Score for the final time: Medfield Warriors 12, Dover-Sherborn Raiders 0. And you are watching Medfield Lady Warriors softball at Medfield.tv.
Production support provided by Medfield.tv. Access to our community.